today we'll be just finishing off the weekend syllabus. I mean, like say osmotic pressure I'll do, है ना? I'll do today osmotic pressure, and from the next day onwards, we'll begin the chemical kinetics. Agree? Or you want me to pull up the chemical kinetics also? It's up to you, because I don't want to put load on you, because today is your exam also, na? Today you are having exam also, I believe. So I'll do today osmotic pressure. It is a simple one, है ना? And then we can carry on that chemical kinetics, है ना, at any cost. Okay, don't worry. Okay, chalo. Only osmotic pressure will do. Osmotic pressure, write down. Are osmotic pressure. See, cool, sir. Only, cool. I'll be cool. Thalaiva. Osmotic pressure only. Yeah, completely agree. Completely agree. Osmotic pressure, beta, I told you that is like pi equal to ICRT. Or you can say pi will be equal to I into M, capital M, R into T. है ना? And in general, बच्चों, remember that this R into T will be like say 0.0821 into temperatures over here in general. There are 25 degrees Celsius or 27 degrees Celsius. That means it will be like say 300 Kelvin approximately. And this thing, when you will multiply, it will be 24.63. 24.63. You can take it like say 24 approximately or as 25, depending on the amount of calculations you will require there. Yes or no, everyone? This is very, very important, bachcho, na? Okay, good, very good, very good. Superb, bachcho, superb. Now see, bachcho, look over here, bachcho. What I'm saying, that if I drop, basically, we'll drop some colored ink, the blue colored ink over here. This is water, this is H2O. So what will happen? After some time, you will find that the ink starts spreading. Agree? So how it will spread? It will spread, I believe, slowly and slowly like this. And after some time, again, it will be spread in the more area. And after some time, finally, it will be uniformly spread. It will be uniformly spread. The reason being, I tell you what, that you know that wind blows from high pressure to low pressure, है ना? And charge flows from high potential to low potential. Yes or no? Similarly, the substances flow from high concentration to low concentration, है ना? It's the gradient. It's the slope, basically, that things will move from high to low. Yes or no? So over here, the concentration of ink is too high. And over here, the concentration of ink is 0. So this is the ink concentration gradient. So ink will spread in this fashion. Agree or not? Okay. Now see this over here. Now suppose if I have got say two solutions. This is a separation out there. This is say 1 molar urea. This is say 2 molar urea. So I believe the concentration of urea is more over here. This is the second part. This is the first part. So concentration of urea is more on the second part. If that is correct, I believe the concentration of water is more over here. Agree or not? In the first container. Yes or no? Now see that what happens over here. The concentration gradient for water will be from first to second, and concentration gradient of urea will be from second to 1. Yes or no, bachcho? The net flow of urea will be from here to here, and that of water will be from here to here. And they will start mixing. The moment you remove this separation, yes or no, they will be forming a uniform solution. Yes or no, of 1.5 molar. Agree? Yes or no, beta? Yes or no? Now see that. Now if I am going towards now osmotic pressure. So what is osmotic pressure? This happens with the help of semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane, है ना? So here, bachcho, I want to tell you one thing, but before that also, that with the osmotic pressure, I want you to write down is the, have I given that note? It's the best method to calculate the molecular weight of a solute. Have I given you that thing? It is the best method to calculate molecular weight of a given solute. If not, elite star. I'm afraid of you people whether I've given this to you or not, because I believe in yellow star and elite dynamic I have given this thing. If not in the allied star, please write it down. Okay. Acha, online not given Buden. You also write down. You also write down that osmotic pressure is the best method to calculate molecular weight of the solute. And why it is the best method, bachcho? Why it is the best method? The reason being, in the elevation, the boiling point, you are having boiling temperatures. Yes or no, beta? And delta TF, we are having freezing temperatures. Over here, it is quite possible that the polymer you are talking about, might break into multiple pieces. Yes or no? So you will get a wrong answer. Similarly, at a freezing point, it is quite possible that a different species might come closer and they form a big polymer. So again, there will be a fault in the calculations. Agree or not? But osmotic pressure can be found at 25 degrees Celsius, where we live. The survival temperatures, yes or no, without breaking or associating the polymer or the small substance. Agree or not? It's the best method. Now, semi-permeable membrane, but here I want to give you one thing, that Cu2 FeCN6, copper ferrocyanide, copper ferrocyanide, it is the best, it is the first synthetic SPM, semi-permeable membrane. It is also one of the best also, bachcho. Yes or no? Copper ferrocyanide. Now, what are the properties of SPM? So SPM, bachcho, is basically what? It is like, say, having some pores. Now, I know that solvent particles are like very small. Yes or no, beta? I'll give you the color for that also. Solvent particles are this much small, while okay, here we go. While the solute particles are like bigger. Yes or no? The polymers are bigger, beta. Agree or not? The polymers will be bigger. So if I have, say, the solute particle over here, bigger one, ban jaya yaar bhai. And like we are having, say, solvent particle, which is like, say, small one. So who will pass through it? I believe solvent particle will pass. Agree or not? But this will not pass. Highly selective. Yeah, it is highly selective. So these particles will pass on. These particles will not pass on from the semi-permeable membrane. That means only solvent particles are allowed to flow. Solute particles are not allowed to flow. Agree? That is the role of semi-permeable membrane. Now, let me repeat that experiment of 1 molar urea solution and 2 molar urea solution. Let's see that what is going to happen. Look up. See that thing. The same experiment we are going to perform over here. And this time, this is SPM. Here we are having 1 molar urea solution, beta. Here we are having 2 molar urea solution. Agree or not? So again, this is the concentration gradient for water as usual, and this is a concentration gradient for urea. But the problem, bachcho, is that the urea is not allowed to pass. Through semi-permeable membrane. Only solvent will be allowed to pass. So what do you think? What will happen? Water will flow from here to here. Agree or not? Water will move. Only water moves from here to here, from first to second. And what will happen? Slowly and slowly, it will keep on moving, and this water level will start rising. This will start decreasing. Yes, me no? Bata do. So it will be something like this, bachcho. It will be somewhere over here. Let me correct it. Somewhere over here. And this will be somewhere over here. Yes or no? I'm saying, suppose say, this is say, क्या कर ले? हाँ ठीक है, चलो जान दे उस चीज को, है ना? So it will keep on moving till it also becomes X molar urea, and it also becomes X molar urea till the concentration is same everywhere. Yes or no, beta? बात मानते हो? Equilibrium here means that this will be diluted. I mean, it will keep on moving till the concentration of this part is equal to this part. Yes or no? Till when the concentration gradient of water is same everywhere. Yes or no, everyone? Okay, ठीक है बच्चों. It will keep on moving. Now see, what I'm saying, everyone understand this thing. ये बहुत important है बच्चों. It is very important that this height will be, say, h. So the pressure applied by this height of water or solution will be called, pressure will be called HDG. This pressure, this minimum pressure required to stop the flow of water, from moving is called osmotic pressure. Are you getting it or not? What is osmotic pressure, bachcho? What is osmotic pressure? It is the minimum pressure required to stop the flow of water. Yes or no? From one to second one. Minimum pressure, है ना? That is called osmotic pressure. That is called osmotic pressure. Yes or no, beta? Yes, to stop the flow of water. Very good, bachche. Very good. Very good. Great. Now see this thing. Understand this thing, very important. ये बहुत important है बच्चों. इधर देखो इधर. Suppose I am asking you one question. This is SPM. It can be anything. And we are having, this is 1 molar FeCl3. This is 3 molar KSCN. And I want to tell you that when Fe3 plus reacts with SCN negative, 3 of them, it will be called FeSCN whole thrice. Agree or not? Sir, even after reaching room, there is a flow which don't contribute to net flow dynamic over there. But ruk, bhai tu ruk, aaram se ruk. So this is basically blood red in color. Blood red color. This is container number 1, container number 2. My question is that where will the blood red color form? In the container number 1 or 2? In which container? Jaldi. Come on, twarga. Bhaiya, some saying first, some saying second. The batch is divided into 2 parts. I need the correct answer. Come on, boys. Come on. Majority is still hanging around. Okay, the answer is no color will be formed. There will be no color. Black se likhenge isko. No color. No color will be formed. The reason being, only solvent particles will flow. Solute particles are not allowed to flow, bachcho. Not allowed to flow. Here, Fe3 will stay here and thiocyanide will stay there only. Only water flows. Solute particles don't flow. Yes or no? Great. Very good, bachcho. बहुत बढ़िया. Superb. अब देखो. Okay, don't worry. I mean, keep on learning. The idea is to participate in the questionnaire. And see that where you are making mistakes. Just do that. Concentration change will be there, beta. Concentration change 100% will be there. See, over here water is more. So water will definitely flow from here to here. Yes or no? So you can apply M1 V1 equal to M2 V2 kind of thing. Again, it will keep on moving till the concentration becomes same. Okay? Chalo. Aaja bachcho, aaja. Dekho ab now. What I am saying. So you agree with me or not over here that solvent is flowing from low concentration of solute to high concentration of solute. Yes or no? Or you can say the solvent is moving from high concentration of solvent to low concentration of solvent. Agree or not? Dekho. So I mean, remember that solvent flows from high concentration to low concentration. Yes or no, bachche? And regarding, if you look from the point of view of solute, solute from low concentration to high concentration. Yes or no? In both the cases, it is solvent flowing. Solvent is flowing. Yes or no, beta? If you look from the point of solvent from high to low concentration, yes or no? Hello, bata do yaar. From H.C. Verma to Lalit Chauhan. Dekho yaar. From H.C. Verma to Lalit Chauhan. Batao yaar. Agree or not? And from here, I mean from Lalit Chauhan to H.C. Verma. समझो बात को यार. ठीक है? ध्यान से करना. ठीक है? अब सुनो मेरी बात को. So एक बार वापस देखो इसको. That means from low concentration to high concentration, it is moving. Yes or no, betu? है ना? Agree or not? That means, can I say that the high concentration container is pulling water? Yes or no? So can I say that osmotic pressure is the pulling force? It is a pulling force. It will pull the water towards the high concentration, है ना? अब देखो जरा बच्चों, अब देखो जरा. Now my question is that this is the SPM as usual. SPM दिख रहा है, दिख रहा है. So this is say pi 1 and this is say pi 2. And I'm saying pi 2 is more than pi 1. Tell me in which direction will the solvent flow? Net flow of solvent will be where? From 1 to 2 or from 2 to 1? बता दो. 1 to 2. इधर देखो. See, this is 1 molar urea. This is 2 molar urea. So solvent will be flowing from here to here or not? Agree or not? बताओ जरा मुझे. Net flow of solvent. This is net flow of solvent. बात समझ में आ रही है बेटा? This is 1 and this is 2. Water is more here, ना बच्चे? Water is more here. 1 molar urea has more water. By the people who were saying 2 to 1, have you agreed or not? The water flows from 1 to 2 only. Those who were saying 2 to 1, have you understood that? है ना? अब सुनो बेटा को. What will be pi 1? Pi 1 will be I is 1, C is 1, RT. So pi will be like say I1, C1, RT. And pi 2 will be like what? I2, C2, RT. So it will be like what? 1, C is 1, and this will be RT. And this pi 2 will be how much? 2 RT. Which is higher? This is higher, na? So I mean, osmotic pressure is a pulling force. So this will pull water because pi 2 is higher. There's a Don pulls. So this is the net flow of solvent, but show it is a pulling force. This is the net flow of solvent. Net flow of solvent. Agree or not? अब समझ में आ गया सब लोगों को? Is it clear or not? अब you can write down basically that pi is a pulling force. Is a pulling force. Pulling force, बच्चों. Yes or no? Why it is pulling force? You can see that. मैं बता रहा हूं how to remember. Water will flow from high concentration to low concentration. Now it's up to you how you see that. But I believe that by thinking in the mind, that is a pulling force. You will never go wrong. Arey yaar. It is because water is flowing. Water will flow from high to low concentration. That is basically the minimum. When they will ask you to define that, the definition is it's the minimum amount of pressure required to stop the flow of solvent. So how much pressure you will apply? The pi, this is the pi which you are going to make it apply over there. Yes or no? To stop it. And when you do in numericals, think it like that because it's a pulling force. It is going to pull you. Keep on pulling till it becomes same in both the containers. It will keep pulling water till it becomes same concentration in both the compartments. Or you can say, like say, what is lattice energy? What is the lattice energy? The energy released when the ions come closer. Yes or no? Same energy will be required to break them. Now see, I'm saying that, see, they both are like say 1 molar solution. They both are 1 molar solution. And I'm saying that this is the net flow of solvent. Net flow of solvent. Net flow of solvent. बताओ जरा मुझको. Now what can you say? If net flow of solvent is from 1 to 2, they both are like say 1 molar solution, है ना? 1 molar of X and 1 molar of Y. 1 molar of X and 1 molar of Y. Yes. If it is flowing from here to here, one thing is for sure, that pi 2 must be more than pi 1. Now, this is what? I1, C1, RT, and this will be I2, C2, RT. Yes or no, beta? Now see, C1, C2 are same. RT cancels. If this is more than this, it is possible only when I2 is more than I1. Yes or no? Though the concentration is same, but I might be different. Yes or no? It all depends on number of particles. It all depends on number of particles. Yes or no? अब देखो जरा बच्चों, जरा मुझे बताओ, if I ask this same question, you should be able to 1 molar urea and 1 molar NaCl. Yes or no? So what will be pi? Pi 1. Pi 1 will be what? 1 RT. Yes or no? RT. And this pi 2 will be like 2 RT. Agree or not? So this is more. If this is more, this is pulling also. Yes or no? So this is a net flow of solvent. Net flow of solvent. Yes or no, B2? Yes. Solvent flows from urea to NaCl to make the concentration same. ठीक है बेटा? The ultimate thing is that net concentration of total number of particles should be same. समझ में आ गई बात? All of you getting it? अब देखो जरा, इधर देखो. 1 molar urea. 1 molar urea. I'm still saying this is a net flow of solvent. Net flow of solvent. Net flow of solvent. What can you say now? What can you say? Temperature. Very good. So this is pi 1, this is pi 2. This will be flowing here only if pi 2 is more than pi 1. Compulsory. Compulsory. Now this is what? I1, C1, RT1, I2, C2, RT2. Yes or no, beta? If this is more, IC1, R all cancels up. So that means T2 is more than T1. Yes or no? Acha, in general, they will keep temperature constant here. They will keep temperature same in general. In the extreme case, they could have been those. है ना? Basically, वो कह रहा मुझसे कि suppose this is the iron rod, है ना? I mean, who do you believe that this end is T1 and this end will be T2? They both should be at, they should both be equal or not? Will they both be equal compulsorily? Who said that? I'm heating it over here. I'm supplying the burner and I'm cooling it here. Cooling is there. So there's a temperature gradient out there. So now understand one thing, that pi is proportional to I, is proportional to C, is proportional to T. Remember that. And that means pi will be higher if I, C and T, they are higher. Remember that. भैया बहुत जरूरी है, सब चीजें छोटी छोटी चीजें हैं, आती नहीं है बालकों को. कहां से करोगे सवाल को भैया, समझो बात को. If pi 1 is equal to pi 2, the solutions are called isotonic. Isotonic. Okay? And second is that if pi 1 is more than pi 2, then pi 1 is called hypertonic. Hypertonic. This will be called hypotonic. Hypotonic. ठीक है, ध्यान से करो. चलो चलो आ जाओ, फटाफट से आ जाओ बच्चों, मोटे मोटे बच्चों. चलो फटाफट 3 क्वेश्चन करो, जल्दी से करो. And if I'm not saying anything, temperature must be 27 degrees Celsius or 25 degrees Celsius. Okay? ठीक है, ध्यान से करना इसको. This is 1 molar urea. 1 molar NaCl. जल्दी करो बच्चों, त्वरगा. 1 molar NaCl. और फिर क्या है यार? 1 molar BaCl2. चलो भाई, कैलकुलेट pi 1, pi 2 and pi 3. जल्दी त्वरगा करो. Be quick, all of you. No, I'm saying find it out, the value. अच्छा, RT खेल रहे हो, 25 कर लो यार. हाँ, no doubt this will be more, but I'm asking values. This pi 1 will be equal to RT, I believe. This will be equal to 2 RT. Yes or no? It will be equal to 3 RT because I value will be 3. 25. If you look over there, this will be like say almost 25. This will be 50 and this will be 75. Because RT you are taking 25 in that case, na? These are going to values 25, 50 and this. The unit will be ATM. बच्चों, the unit will be ATM. ध्यान से करो. The unit will be ATM. चलो एक क्वेश्चन करो. I'm giving you say 2 molar NaCl and say 3 molar BaCl2, है ना? This is pi 1, this is pi 2. You have to find the ratio. Pi 1 is to pi 2. ठीक है, तो रेशियो कर दो उसको. So pi 1 will be equal to I1 C1 into RT and pi 2 will be I2 C2 RT. So ratio ले लो इसका. RT will cancel up and this will be equal to I1 कितना इसका 2 है. So 2 into 2 and 3 into 3, that will be 4 into 9. 4 into 9 है ना. अबे रेशियो आएगा ना बेटा 4 into 9 बेटा. 100 by 225 is not an answer ना. Get the simplest answer. Get the simplest answer है ना. चलो एक और क्वेश्चन ले लो, फटाफट से लो. This is 2 molar 2 small m. This is small m है ना. ये small m है, capital M नहीं है. 2 molar sucrose solution. Sucrose solution. Density of solution is given as 1.4 gram per ml है ना, at 27 degrees Celsius. Find pi. चलो करो, find pi बच्चों.